Hey everybody, Johnny B. Good here once again. Welcome to Plymouth, Wisconsin. A little bit of change of plan. Instead of going home, Blue and I decided we're gonna go directly to De Pere, to the yard, because here's the situation. This trailer is in desperate need of service, which is not really that big of an issue for me. But Blue is already, I don't know. It turns out last time that I was at the yard, they did not do a service on Blue. So right now, Blue is about 102% overdue for service. Now here's the thing. The shop is gonna be closing early today. They're definitely closed tomorrow because it's Christmas Day tomorrow. And my load picks up on the 26th, which is what, Friday, right? Now, here's what's gonna happen. If I was, by the way, my house is directly that way. The yard is going this way and that way. If I was to go directly at the house right now, which I can easily do, then I won't have to leave until the 26th. But here's the problem. If I leave on the 26th, that means I would have to leave somewhere around 5 o'clock in the morning, so I could be in the shop first thing at 6 o'clock, right? And you know what's gonna happen if I do that? I'm gonna lose 1 hour driving up there, right? Not to mention I'm going to lose the hours. What would happen then is I would have already started my logbook, my e-log, at 5 o'clock. And I would imagine it takes them about what, 2 to 3 hours to do a service on Blue. By then I've already, shot myself in the foot that way. So I'm gonna do a little sacrifice right now, which I'm gonna go to the yard, and that way I can do a 34-hour reset, a complete 34-hour reset this time, and I won't have to start my clock until the service is done. The load has already been picked up from the shipper, brought to the yard, and I can leave when I'm good and ready, and I won't have to start my clock too early. That way I can have a full day driving on my way to Sumner, Washington. Makes sense, doesn't it? Why not use the 60 miles? It's 60 miles from here, or from my house, 60 miles from my house to the yard. Why not drive that today? That way on the 26th, which is Friday, I have more to drive on Friday than what I would have starting at the house. I'm confusing myself, but I know you guys get what I mean. So that's where we're going. We're going to the yard, and my wife is going to pick me up at the yard. One of the things I don't like about doing this is, of course, it know, it cost me gas money to go from the yard to the house. And by the way, I forgot to mention to you guys that I sold the Jeep. It almost killed me. The last time I drove the Jeep, it almost killed me. And it was nickeling and diming me, and I didn't really want to deal with it no more. So I got rid of it, and so now my wife has to go and pick me up back and forth from work. So, oh well. What else is going on? This is Highway 57. Our yard is probably about, oh, I don't know, 50 miles from here. The next town we come up to is probably Kiel, Wisconsin. Once again, today is Christmas Eve, December 24th, 2014. Local time here, it is 9:40 a.m. Temperature is at 37 degrees. I wonder how far Sumner, Washington is from here. Sumner, Washington is 1,962 miles from here. But we're gonna have to add whatever up from here it is to the yard. Now I would imagine that from the yard we'll be taking Highway 29 all the way to Eau Claire, Wisconsin, pick up Highway 94, and then 94 all the way to Washington. I wonder if we shouldn't take, nah. I was thinking of taking Highway 90 and then back up to 94, but I think that's way out of route that way. Yeah, whatever it will be, it will be. Whatever it is, it will be. There's a nice house over there. Many of you out there have always asked me, well, how well Blue does with the fuel mileage. Alright, first of all, for many of you that don't know, Blue is governed at 60 miles an hour, okay? Blue can do 100 miles an hour downhill But on a flat surface like this, 60 miles an hour. Blue is doing 7.9 miles to the gallon. Average speed is 54 miles per hour. That's the overall. That's the overall fuel mileage. But over here, trip miles average is 7.1 miles to the gallon. What that is the trip that we started today. As you can see, we've only been driving 159 miles. Now you have to consider 7.1 miles to the gallon average on today, which is empty miles. We are not loaded, we're empty. We're very light right now. So that right there is 7.1. Now I don't really know how that works between this and that. I am not all that technical stuff. You guys have to figure that out, but it is what it is. Keokuk, Wisconsin is 4 miles from here. I think I've mentioned this also before. One of the reasons I didn't really want to do this time home for Christmas is I want to make sure that I get home for AJ's 12th birthday, which is January 10th. I think I was absent on AJ's birthday. 2 birthdays I've missed. And this year she has expressed dearly of my presence. She wants me home. That's it. Well, I better upload this video ASAP, that way you guys can have an update to where I am. So I'll catch you guys later. Have a good and godly day, everybody, and once again, Merry Christmas out there. And don't forget the reason for the Christmas, okay? Don't forget who is Christmas.